Okay. Should be good to go. We gotta get this done today. Shouldn't be too much of this quest left, but we do have to finish it. First half of it was really good though. Yeah, this was supposed to be done a few days ago, but you know, things happen and such, so sorry about that. But at least I didn't take like 2 weeks to come back. Listen, it was 3 days. So I mean, it's better than other times. Jesus, I'll tell you that much. What's up, Fisher? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me just grab the game audio real quick, and then we'll get the ball rolling with the rest of the quest. Because tonight we are finishing it, and last I checked, we don't have any more than 3 hours, so it's less than that. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. So we got the finale for this today, and then tomorrow Persona 3 Reload, and then Wednesday Persona 5X. As long as there's no scheduled maintenance for that game like last time in the middle of the freaking stream that I didn't know about, then we should be good. Okay, so that's good. Got the controller, this, that. I think I got everything, and yeah. Think we're good. Pretty sure we ball. Alright, so last time we found out the true nature of Amphoreus. Found out what type of situation we're in at this point. Simulation. It was afternoon for you, huh? Good afternoon to you. It's evening over here, but afternoon. So yeah, we found out the true nature of Amphoreus. We basically spit in Lygas's face, rightfully so. We had to get rid of Alicia, I'm gonna call her Alicia, in the process, just so Lygas didn't get what he wanted. We just met some new character that, their abdomen is like the ocean, I believe? And we could see their bones. I don't remember the name of the character, because, you know, we only talked to him once, but she looked good. The Matrix, yes. You know, I've actually never watched The Matrix. I've never watched any of those movies. I'm not a huge movie person. Not because I wouldn't enjoy movies, but just because this is what I do. When I was younger, I watched a lot more movies. But as I got older, it was way more playing games than movies. Aside from, like, superhero movies or, like, some random stuff here and there. Also, I know I could have skipped this fight, but I wanted to do it just to play as phainon a little bit. Alright. Wait, this is gonna be one of those puzzles, isn't it, if I go interact with this, right? No, it just lets me break it again. Oh. I'm a genius. I will not have anybody else say otherwise. I am truly a specimen of insane knowledge. I forgot I could do that. It's like Acheron's freaking ability on crack. Freaking ridiculous. Okay, sure. Or more like,
Oh.
Phaijon's.
Nice moves.
Okay, that's the woman I was talking about. Why did I try hitting?
Light up the dawn.
You see, if you don't feel like playing the game, simply grab a credit card or play the events if you actually play events and gacha games if you have time to do that. And use your points. Easy.
The black tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn.
Do I know what Phainon's favorite song is? Oh, this is about to be a pun, isn't it? Please indulge me. What is it? What is his favorite song? Gotta know.
The waters end
The
here.
final
The
countdown.
one you seek is beyond this point.
It was a good pun. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't a good pun, because it honestly was. You know? You did what you set out to do, so I'll give it to you. I'm not gonna laugh at it, but it was clever. Alright. Continue, waterbone lady.
At last, I can meet with Her Majesty Cerydra herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals.
Okay.
Especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
No bowing. Bowing bad.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Okay.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp. and you'll be just fine.
If you say so. Alright. Now that's what you call a fantastic pun. This is what I come back to, huh? Jesus. Lord, help me. Please. Please help me.
Duck's Goldweaver. Little hostage.
Oh, Jesus.
Apologies for keeping you waiting.
Is this the suffering that I get for almost letting you get killed the other day when you were reading chat? Is this what it is?
It's you.
Bro's about to start tweaking that he's seeing her again.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Her Majesty Cerydra?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her.
Mm?
The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
Alright, stay focused.
I see. It's a trap.
Mm?
I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hysealant. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand.
Bro's about to tee off.
We don't want to see Chrysoceras hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
Speak of Triby's prophecy.
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Triby?
They're like, oh,
How is this possible?
how does he know?
He got it right?
Yes.
But the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
Well, things
You
have changed.
must listen to me, Aglaya, Triby. The phainon of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you. But do not seek him out. Because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie.
For I am from the
I
future.
will tell you the truth. And you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era Nova. Because I know both of you. And I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Cerydra. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, There was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphoreus encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time.
You said, when am I going to roll for you and Arknight's limited banner? I probably am not going to roll. Only because there's still plenty of characters I have to build in that game, to be honest with you. So I don't want to roll just to roll, you know? Wouldn't make much sense for me to do that at this point, you know? But I don't know what's the next character I'll be rolling for in there. I think the last one was, what, Thorns, right? Thorns Altar, I believe. But hello,
yes.
How you doing?
In that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer. I proved myself, and in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans, one by one.
You said also we got Sparkle, and you got Sparkle? You? Where's the button at? Congratulations. Congratulations. That's what's up. No, Sparkle's good. Very good.
I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me. If that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
Now that's a question. The first eternal reoccurrence. End. Phainon. Meet Phainon. Or meet Castellana.
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphoreus. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes?
Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me.
Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on.
Being a crash out demon. Yes.
Draw your sword, executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
Oh. Okay then. Jesus.
After that, he raised his sword and attacked.
And you had to lay him out.
Then, Castellana killed himself. That day, who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future. I can't remember anymore. I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb. Fall. Climb. Fall. Climb
Back
again.
and forth and back and forth. Just no progress being made.
The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes resting on a gentler slope, leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning again. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour. And my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
So how do you break out of the cycle, Eternal reoccurrence. Number 1. Subject Castellana persuaded the 12 Chrysos heirs to recover all 12 core flames in a peaceful way. After verification, the unauthorized access did not have a substantive impact on the experimental process. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs were terminated strictly in the predetermined experimental sequence and successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Castellana regressed the extrapolation process, and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind function. Admin notes. The first devastating failure. Alright. Eternal reoccurrence. Number 2, Subject Castellana adopted a similar strategy. You know what? I'm gonna just read this in my head. I'm about to cook myself freaking reading this out loud right now. Let me just skim through this real quick. Okay. Yeah, this dude was just going crazy. Just trying all different kinds of ways. And ain't nothing really worked. Well, I mean, nothing that worked at all. Yeah, just cooked. Jesus. Like, the effect on your mental has to be so bad.
Absolute nonsense.
Oh, you tried to talk to Anaxa?
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Translation is like giving me the answer to a math problem without even giving me the question. It's like, oh, the hell am I supposed to do this? Blood is going crazy.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Zagreus actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
True.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing countless times.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me.
Anaxa, please help us break this cycle, bro.
Annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Just let it end.
Light up the dawn.
Let it end.
Light up the dawn.
You've been to the luminary throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You're already much luckier than the other students. Hold up. Keep your wits about you. Someone's watching us.
Good old Cypher. On the prowl over here.
Boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you, isn't it, white hair?
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the luminary throne. This is the sacred ground of reason. And no, take my words back.
And no one may desecrate it.
To
Okay.
Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, cat girl.
Something about him saying that is funny to me.
My, you won't even call me the demigod of trickery.
No.
That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go. Again.
Core flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the grove with nothing but empty threats?
Oh no, not
Me little brats,
not Bartholos.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you.
No, this guy.
As a return favor, please come Cersei's core flame right here.
You said, why do I think that Lygus simulation has a simulation have the characters be good people? Why do I think? Why to make them be good people? I mean that way he gets what he. How would I word this for you of where my thought process would be with that? Sort of like a false sense of security. So that way, I mean, phainon could fulfill this goal for Lygus and do what he wants and thinks he's doing the right thing for the greater good, but in reality, he's just fulfilling Lygus's goal. So I mean, you're being falsely directed, that's why. There you go. That's my answer on the matter. Making you feel like you're doing the right thing. Oh my god.
That was close. I'm out of here.
Are we really doing this right now? Are we really? Oh my god. Alright, so we're really doing this right now.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Orynyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Also, I love the detail of just like how defeated he sounds every time he speaks now. Like, bro is just completely exhausted mentally, physically, everything. Endless freaking cycles of the same sequences, just with a little bit of a variation added to it, you know? Just hoping that he gets the result that will lead him out of this. It's pretty messed up.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
You going right here.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
How is this possible?
That look on his face.
You've arrived, Zagreus. Always so punctual.
What? You know who I am?
Yeah.
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, spirit thief. Hand over the core flame. And let's pretend we never clashed.
Mm-hmm.
This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Just listen to him.
Save. You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Amphoreus has ever known.
Bruh.
No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. And the number of core flames I carry is...
1,596.
Yes.
Jesus.
1,000 core flames and just a single Chrysos hair. How is that even possible?
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
That is nutty.
But someday you will burn to the ground.
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me.
I mean, the fact that they haven't blinded you already is insane.
But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
He did want to do this the easy way. You made him do it the hard way.
You...
Just give it up.
This is the final warning.
Fine.
Uh-huh.
Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction.
Yes.
Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Mm.
Brett, if you've got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body.
So it's gonna be the hard way. It's gonna be the hard way. Oh my god.
This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
I feel so bad for this dude Phainon. Like,
No other choice but forward.
how many more times bro gotta go through this, man?
Existence is of no consequence.
Like, look what you made him do. I don't have my ult yet, so I mean, you're just gonna have to wait. Or that works.
How absurd.
Tell me about it.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Over and over again. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake. Obvious as day.
I know. It always plays out like this. The spirit thief covers for her, and the trickery demigod escapes with 2 core flames. And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once more. Exactly like the countless past hers I've known. Cunning. Yet so naive.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out
Oh,
countless
this song.
times,
Song's starting to play.
tell me, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me. No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this. You've made the wrong decision.
All right, then. We'll see.
Stop.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. Maybe the road you're walking is not one of salvation, but one that will simply drag the world into the flames. For old time's sake, turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried, because there's one thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
He got you there, huh?
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
I don't want to argue anymore. No matter what I say, the outcome won't change. Make your biggest effort to resist, or accept fate, and hand over the core flame to me, even if it's futile, We all have the right to choose.
Yes. Even if it is futile, and the world is just a divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction ridden by the gods, with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the 134th cycle, the Traveler and the Scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just they who fulfilled their fates. I can't quite remember all this. In the endless darkness, for no reason, a voice always lingered by my ear. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Reduced to ashes. Such a familiar end. It happens in every journey. Always the same.
Eternal Reoccurrence, number 134. Subject Caslana's 103rd attempt to breach the Scepter's core layer has failed. Decision wait for avoid sacrifices or past companions approaching 0.000018. Over synchronicity, risk detected. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs determined in sequence. Subject Caslana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Reoccurrence, number 5297. Subject Caslana's 266th attempt to breach the Scepter's core layer has failed. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated in sequence. With a trend of acceleration noted, Subject Caslana regressed the I just said the word. Extrapolation process. Reading 101. Fun times. Note, subject strategy now nearly identical to Eternal Reoccurrence number 42. Mind function degraded detected. Nice. With possible irreversible damage. Nice! That's great to read. So our brain, becoming cooked. I mean, it was a matter of time. Administrator, directive received. No more prompts about the risk of mind function damage. Oh, so we're just gonna ignore it now, huh? Oh, Jesus. Nice. Jesus. Just never ending. Oh my god. 108,000?
You don't look so good, Deliverer.
Yeah, because he's not doing good.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles. Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah, I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. It always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot, and the only way to kill you.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of Strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember how this feels. Remember that I was once human. Or else the destruction will completely consume me.
Trying to keep your humanity, your sanity, after 108,000 times reliving the same sequences. Jesus. One of the freaking strongest mentally... One of the most mentally strong characters I've probably ever seen in something. To be able to keep going at this point, man.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent.
You know, I was trying to think...
always remember to give it your all and never slack off.
I was trying to think of what this whole sequence has reminded me of. And it's that game. I forgot what the game is called. But it's with the dude that literally, he lives over the same night over and over and over again, and there's like multiple endings to the game. It was really popular a few years ago. 60 Minutes or something? I forget what it's called. Something like that, though. My guy going through that sequence right here, trying to find the right sequence to break out of this freaking hellacious cycle.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
60 minutes or 30 minutes? I forget.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Yeah, bro, having Groundhog Day and steroids and extra acid. You know, this is the worst version of this type of situation. Absolutely.
Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means...
Yeah, go ahead.
There's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
So we gotta throw hands for the 1,000,000th time.
I understand.
He already knows.
Step forward and face me in a final battle.
I don't wanna.
I,
Jesus.
the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you.
We really doing this?
10,000 scars and 10,000 lives.
Jeez.
To fuel the blazing sun.
And these are all the times that we had to fight? Bro is going crazy.
Behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun.
I feel like I'm going crazy and I only been here like 40 minutes worth of dealing with this nonsense. Sick work. It really is.
It's time to temper myself.
Alright. Let's do it.
The future will come.
Conquer this world.
How's it been so far? Really good, but sad. Really sad to just watch him just go through this. Damn, that music though. But let's see. So I got blast, I got enhance. I haven't freaking played as phainon like that, so I don't even know what I'm doing like that. Oh shit. Damn, brother. Go right back at you. Let me read up on this.
Don't let time burn away in vain.
Okay, and this. Okay. And then this is... Okay, sure. What did you say? Brother, just die. I was about to say, bro, pulling a freaking Shang Tsung, you're gonna just take my soul?
Quench the flames with blood. My hippos. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn.
Jesus, the counter of death.
Once again, block your path. Deliver. I wish you eternal
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loom, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed, even if it meant burning this body to ash.
Here we go again! Oh, Lord. Phainon's VAs had to pay bills. No, he, from start to finish, has done an incredible job, man.
No matter how bright the sun is,
I was literally...
there are still places it cannot reach.
I was literally talking about it just earlier. That his voice, you just feel how defeated he is and just exhausted, man. It's great, you know? Truly. I mean, it's bad, it's horrible, but, you know, that voice acting is great.
Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth.
Jesus.
Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Yeah, them flames have been melting your freaking brain, brother.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
Too many.
24,041,100.
24 million? 24 million?
Such a heavy burden.
How?
So
How?
that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will
24
bear
mil.
this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future
Jeez.
will never again suffer.
Unnecessary death. Indeed, you are not the phainon I know.
The phainon you know is long gone. That man left 24 million ago.
Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethali cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, castorice, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in my mud deaths.
Oh shit, here we go again. That's all I can say about this one. Bro, you are so cooked. Huh?
At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet, I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
Yeah, wrapping this up today, my guy. How you doing? Welcome, Beast. I mean, if we could ever break out of this freaking cycle. Fake anniversary. You said fake anniversary unit versus true anniversary unit. Jeez.
Future could come.
Taking me back to the castorice debacle.
I ask you to rest here.
Oh boy.
I must transform my soul into a raging fire. Must burn that idol of destruction to the ground.
Like this!
All of this. How is it any different from that brutal future?
Damn. That's the worst thing that could happen. When somebody asks you what's the difference between what you're trying to protect us against to what you're doing right now. What's the difference? When you've gotten that deep at that point into your freaking journey into something, into your vendetta for something, yeah, it's a wrap.
Granted by strife. Feel the scorching hatred.
Yeah, anaxa asked the same thing, but he's too long gone now. Yeah, no, that I saw that earlier.
Tear the sky.
You said I'm glad phainon. You played phainon. You're skipping the fake characters for next role characters. Hey, congrats on getting phainon, dude. Yeah, this dude's unga bunga. Yeah, casters, you can't kill what's already broken and shattered.
Your million struggles.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame.
Yeah?
It should shine upon all, light the path ahead, and illuminate the dawn of Amphoreus that's to come. 2,003,432 cycles.
Hey, let's try for 3 million! Yeah!
24,041,184 core flames.
Nice.
As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
My lord. Alright. I get the point, okay? I feel the despair. I understand. Oh my god, Jesus. No more, please. No more. Yeah, you surprised he's still sane enough to keep count? Yeah.
You're here.
I would have lost count a long time ago.
You're still lingering deep within me, never fading away.
Because you haven't completely abandoned hope.
Somehow.
Right.
Somehow.
You're still waiting for a miracle. For the true hero to come and save us.
If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphoreus, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight.
Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. So, never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy.
4 million. Exactly.
4? No fantastic.
Then that blaze
4?
inside of you must be burning hotter than ever.
Yeah, 4 is egregious.
Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. A destruction. A power unlike anything before.
You said let's go
surged
for
within
10
me.
million. Jesus.
Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass.
Boy, were you wrong, huh?
And yet no. This fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones.
And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end.
No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going.
How?
Mind sharing it with me?
In every new cycle, a new me is born. All I have to do is push the next phainon to the end of the world.
Yeah?
And then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames.
Carry on your legacy over here?
And carry
Jeez.
on the path I started.
Never ends.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path?
Yeah, what are you gonna do then?
How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles?
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter.
Yeah, I mean, this is freaking brute force to the max. Just brute force, determination, mental fortitude.
Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next phainon. And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path.
Wait, you mean...
Ever since I committed to this plan, not once, in millions of cycles, has there ever been an exception.
Okay, 9? I say 9? Oh! 23 million?
Can do this, Lord Phainon.
23 million?
As the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard, I will heal you. And then...
You said with Wuwa 2.5 and then Star Rail 3.5 coming up, gonna be quite fed, huh? Yeah? Most definitely. I gotta do Zenless latest update this upcoming week. That'll probably be on the later half of the week, but I just remembered that. But yeah, no, these gotchas, they've been cooking though. Like, this is a really good quest, to be honest with you.
A black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much
Not
longer,
Barbara, bro.
demigod.
Not calling her Barbara, man. Ay. Barbara, I ain't seen you since 2020 when Genshin dropped.
Hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
No, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness.
Duh. Oh yeah, he's definitely suffering from illness at this point.
Cynthia.
Cynthia, you gonna make me freaking go down Rainbow Road to kill you again, huh?
I swear, your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
Oh, damn.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders. The part of that warmth that should come from you. From an ordinary person. It's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end. That pass the flames to the next me. Over and over.
And
over.
You're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you. Lord Kazlana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer. I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphoreus, a rosy-fingered dog.
Oh boy.
Its warmth still lingers.
We gotta almost be done out of this cycle. You said pink strawberry with a little bit of mint barber.
Open your heart to me.
If you insist. Yeah, you're a Barbara main, so you see her every day and you refuse to build Kokomi or Farina Barbara till the end of Genshin. That's some crazy dedication. You just wanted to point out your girl Kainis was right. Flame Chase is indeed a ruse, yeah. The Flame Chase journey. Yeah, you talking about that old lady that... Oh my god. She's like, I told you all, everybody called me crazy, but I was right. Yeah, you know? That Flame Chase journey. Why you make me do this? For why? For why? halfway there. Counter. Isn't life a simulation?
Your sunburns hot enough
Can
to
be.
turn everything to ash. But tell me,
Could feel like it.
how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end.
Good lord.
And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world, and the start of the next.
He said Hoyo really made the sweetest girl suffer the most. Good job, Hoyo, but F you.
I saw the destruction.
And they pulled
of
off
the
exactly
universe.
what they wanted to. If you feeling like that.
Being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphoreus' wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it. 23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames.
That's insane.
No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night.
That's a cold
The
line.
flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly.
This guy's so good at his job.
Until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphoreus.
One eternal reoccurrence until the end of the world. Yeah, baby! 33 million! Let's go!
33,550,337. This is the cycle you're about to enter.
Jesus. No words anymore, just
Memories are flooding in.
Jesus.
Countless versions of myself have stood here, facing the same choice.
They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And just like them, you will carry those memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth.
You said how long has this version been out? Because around or between 7 to 9 days left, they released the new special program. That's a good question. We're on the... What do you think? Is this the first half of this update or the second half of this update? We're on the first half because phainon was the first half of this, right? I believe. If my memory is right. I think.
I must
Yeah, first
go
phase. Okay. There you go.
and bear this burden. I must say goodbye to you, and then fight the destruction with destruction.
Yes. That's always the decision you make.
I will burn and fade away. I will become the flame reaver of this life and keep my promise to Cyrene. I will kill gods and comrades alike and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body, I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes.
Good luck.
Looks like you're ready. Then I should be going too.
Where are you going?
My god.
You only exist in my heart.
So what do you mean you're leaving? Where are you?
Else for you to go.
Huh? You're going.
Do you remember what she said? The dreams you had as children.
Oh.
The deliverer in the prophecies.
Look who it is.
A real, living, breathing person.
He said now him talking is making you want some regular bread.
You finally found him.
Huh?
Friend.
How you doing? I'm being pulled into your memories.
You were there all along. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant to be a part of it.
No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Amphoreus' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent, it's all been for the sake of defying that end, hasn't it?
Sheesh.
In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred.
Becoming pure rage is insane.
I never had a choice.
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the eternal night.
Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with.
You said never knew his inner hero was just an NPC that was glowing. Yeah, my lord.
Do you remember?
Yes.
In that first timeline, you
all
and
have to
Mighty
embrace
Moose
our
stood
inner
before the
NPC,
scales
you know?
of justice, locked in a duel.
Don't quote me on that.
Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me. What am I saying? I am you.
Maybe we
Even
were
if you
all
buried me
NPCs
deep
inside.
and chose another path,
Maybe it was the
that
NPCs
fact
we met
never
along the way.
changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart, do you still remember it?
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, You arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead,
the
you
classic
searched
pose,
world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero.
Yes.
If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. And the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers, will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate.
I will. I will be the dawn of Amphoreus. I will stop the completion of Iron Tomb.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless waste.
Bro's actually smiling for once after all this time.
So, if he takes on the weight of the whole world, I'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain.
Listen, we're gonna do our best to make sure that all this was not in vain, bro, because can you imagine going through all of this and then us messing up? Oh my god. Be the biggest failure of all
Put
time.
our teamwork to the test, partner.
Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Go fight for the future, phainon. Leave the world to me, phainon. Let's go both be the deliverer. Fight for the future, eh?
Thank you for all you've done already, friend.
The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey.
Some hopeful sounding music.
Cyrene, a page never seen before has just been turned.
Let's go.
Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as always.
Here we go. Well, well, well.
Will you be the blazing sun? Even if all of you burns to ash.
Without hesitation, I will bear this world until my body turns to dust. Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes. And let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes.
Let it consume you. Fuel you. Until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Alright.
Everything I bear.
Here we go.
Keep on burning. As long as
Peak
we are
incoming.
never extinguished, the flame chase will not end.
Ah, shit.
Bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold, and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like you.
Damn, we the protagonist for real, huh?
Kaslana. The name of one who bears chaos.
Pretty
does not
iconic name,
belong to a
Kaslana.
single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Another attempt, another failure.
How you doing, Lygus? Good to see ya.
I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history. But I will still place the choice before you.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
Hell yeah.
Perfect number.
Stop it, Lygus.
Poetic. You and I both know the truth. In all these millions of futile endeavors, Amphoreus has never changed. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity? Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Phainon. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture?
Fracture? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric.
Bro had all that time and couldn't come up with some better material.
You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are.
That is pretty pathetic, I'm gonna be honest.
33,550,336 to 0. So tell me, Lycurgus, who's the real loser here?
Damn, he called you by your government name, too. What the hell is that noise?
How
Have a laugh.
unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times.
Really?
And another billion after that.
Oh, well, that's too bad, because you're not going to have to wait much longer. You said the perfect number is a real thing. Perfect numbers are when the factors add up to the number. Like 6 is the perfect number. Equals 1 plus 3 plus 2. I don't even comprehend what you're saying, but I got you. Perfect numbers are a real thing. Let's leave it at that. I'm not a numbers guy. But yeah, that's why you said it was the best roast in history. No, that was pretty damn good.
But you will never escape this cage.
Math is math,
you can
yes.
claim victory of
The math is
spirit
mathing.
if you wish. But we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1. That is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord Phainon.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness. Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness?
This guy's so mad.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release. Because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me.
Damn.
And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice?
See, he's cooking you right now.
What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet.
Damn.
Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. Different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured.
He still endured it, yep.
Now, a sun is about to fall. Ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Anook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything! And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash!
Warning, warning, warning! Experimental anomaly detected. Subject Caslana failed to load into buffer zone. Memory dump irregularities detected. Illegal references, undeclared objects, unhandled methods, uncaught exceptions. Anomaly detected. Destruction energy not surging. There you go. It's time. Yep, time for this animation. Now, I think everybody that's here knows that I've seen this animation, though, on accident. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to watch it yet, but I'll watch it again now with full context. This is about to hit. Definitely will hit different seeing it this time. My boy been going through it. He's like, Nanook! I see you!
Are you ready, Nanook? I brought you destruction!
Yeah. Man, I've been waiting a long time for this. See? Now him crashing out like this really does hit different, though. All that pent-up frustration. Oh my god, millions and millions of times. Like, the expressions on this man's face are so justified. Face of a man who has suffered for way too long. But he held it down, man. This is why Kevin's the GOAT, though. You know? Through multiple games, this man goated.
The glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness, voices trailing fires, the echo of desires, a world of silence, sounds of desperation, phantoms in the shadows, tear it down, embrace the detonation, craving our damn creation, breaking a chain, I'm reaching for you.
Oh my god. Nanook just watching disgusted. There was nothing that was gonna stop him. You know? Follow that for a drop of blood. Nah, Cabin's him, dude. He's him. This is stuff that ants do when they get out of the jars in the biology lab. This is how they feel. And so they get put back in their place.
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow.
Yeah, that animation.
Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an eon and lived.
I was gonna say, that has to be one of the best animations Hoyoverse has ever made, though.
Stepped onto destruction's path.
Yeah, like
it is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule. That the rules of the cosmos be destroyed.
Okay.
Iron
and I see your comment, Fisher.
Name, the Lord Ravager, to destroy the erudition. Born in the experimental grounds of eons, Amphoreus, destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I have prepared a present for you.
Present?
Nikos 864. It is a wrath called phainon. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest. After 33,550,336 iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation. But there is another variable, the nameless from beyond the sky, also a pathstrider of destruction. I give thanks for his arrival, allowing Amphoreus to turn once more. But after fate has begun to turn, his existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps the time to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry. If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you.
Yeah? Visitor verification. Override protocol engaged. Access approved. Bro said this man needs a dry annihilation slap across his robot head. Bro needs to get put into the ground permanently. Oh, will you look at that? Mobius, where you at? I'll be waiting for you in the... Oh, I didn't get to finish reading that, my bad. Welcome back. Retrieving experimental data. Update complete. Experimental progress, 99%. Log updated. What the hell? I'm just reading this in my head real quick. Content update. Amphoreus Saga of Heroes.exe. Mem.exe. Update complete. Access granted. Yeah, the files of the characters and areas in Amphoreus. Yes. Yes, they're actual names that it was over there. And these are all the files. Yeah, I ain't reading all this, but yes, that's all the book. Okay. My rewards that I never freaking grabbed. Yeah. Seems about right. Okay. Thanks.
Wake up! Wake up!
Ma'am?
Buddy, wake up! You're finally awake. That's a relief. We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow of time. It's lucky we found a safe place. Now, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time.
Oh boy.
But before we part, there's something I need to tell you.
What do you need to tell me?
Very important. That's right. At this very moment, my memories are finally whole.
Oh.
After watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart. You must have a clue now. Or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you? Not surprised at all. That's because I'm simple at heart. No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself.
Well.
But I'm glad that I remembered in the end. This way, I'll have no regrets.
Regrets? Where are you going?
Don't worry. We're not truly parting. Because I'm going to become a part of you.
Oh.
I'll turn into the
part
memory
of me.
Of this cycle. The 33,550,336th Flame Chase journey. And forever reside in the heart of the Time Demigod.
You said, well. Look at what we got here. It's pretty obvious from your Japanese voice actors. You had no chance. Yeah.
This way,
Alicia.
You'll carry all that has come before, crossing time itself to reach the next cycle. My mission ends here, but looking back, I still feel lucky. After all, across 30 million Cyrenes, I was the first, and the only one who got to finally meet you. So, believe me.
Everyone acts surprised. Oh my god!
There will be another.
You're Cyrene. Wait, what? That was you, Alicia? What? I would have never guessed. Holy.
And then the one after that, and the one after that. I will always be waiting.
Why did I turn British? I don't know. That's a good question.
Saying all that, I can finally fade away in peace.
Oh, damn.
And become part of you. Without even realizing it, we'd already taken a wonderful journey together. All the way to the world's end. Now take my hand, say a brief farewell, and step forward into tomorrow.
Okay.
Go. Find the future Cyrene, and set out on another journey with her. Promise me you won't keep me waiting too long, okay?
Oh, listen, with my stream schedule, you might be waiting long. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm sorry. You might be waiting a minute on that one. I'm sorry.
This is enough for me.
My fault. Shouldn't have said that.
It's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a cool breeze and rippling waves. And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff. Forever warm, forever gentle.
Now you gotta you said now you gotta wait another cycle till I stream the game again. Jesus. Imagine. Another cycle.
Let's turn to the next page.
Oh shit.
A page that exists because of you.
Oh.
Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
Definitely a long overdue reunion over here. Huh? Huh? That's where it ends? You can't do this to me? What? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, chat. That's how it ends? Bruh. Hey, yo! I ain't waiting until the next version. Talk to me right now. She's like, you're getting the silent treatment till the new update comes out. Hello? My surprise expression is just like what their memories recorded. What the hell? You know me? Rather than knowing you, you might be better described as I remember you. Yes, you must really be perplexed. I wish I could give you answers, but I feel helpless about the current situation too. Yes, you're Mem, yes. Don't you recognize me, or did I really change that much? You're Mem. So it isn't possible to restore your memories completely? It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories. They're all tangled together, but when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can no longer remember those 30 million cycles. Luckily, I remember my Chrysos Air companions from this life, and you. Everyone sacrificed everything for this world, and my heart is tied to their fates, too. I want to start a new chapter as soon as possible. It's just that you complained to me before about a book called Versions that always stops at the most captivating parts. Perhaps that's just how fate works, huh? Bruh. Speaking of fate! Yeah. We gotta do that. Not today, but we will do it. Yeah, sometimes I get frustrated because of that, but it's, but looking at it another way, it's really important to calm down and clear your head before making a big decision. And Elysiae is the perfect place for that. Cast off your heavy feelings, take a deep breath, and as a memento of our reunion, please allow me to offer you a gift. A gift. 3, 2, 1.
Check it out! Doesn't this scarecrow look just
What
like
the-
you? I spent ages observing just to get it right.
Hell? Now we've also planted the seeds of the Trailblaze. Yeah, I see that. Take it as the start of another journey. Okay, thank you. And when the time is ripe, let us return here and write the next page of our story together. In case If it feels up to it before we set off, you could come find me anytime. I'll be waiting for you here. Oh. Okay. I got so confused. I saw it say talk to Robin. I'm like, Robin's here? No, that's the freaking Fate collab. Yeah, you said there's one more character here. I gotta find them. You? The teacher? Or somebody else? Let me look around. Get my little speed boost. You said, so now 4 paths are involved in Amphoreus, Erudition, Destruction, Remembrance, and Trailblaze. It's all coming together now. While I search for said character, really good quest. This was,
I want to make something with it.
What the
But
huh?
what to make?
What was I gonna say? Some galba. Back to what I was saying before I just lost my train of thought, though. Definitely one of the stronger Amphoreus quests, if not the freaking strongest. I feel like in this one, there was a lot more... Oh, hello there. There was a lot more focus and a lot less fluff. Significantly a lot less fluff. Oh, Lord. You're still here? Heh, my old friend. Bet you didn't expect to run into old Bartholos here, of all places. Whoa there, judging by that look, you're probably thinking, am I seriously seeing a ghost right now? Well, whether or not you are, I could say with full confidence that based on my highly meticulous deduction, I am, at this exact moment, a ghostly figment conjured by your own subconsciousness. Don't get it twisted. First, I am the one and only real Bartholos. Second, the real Bartholos truly wouldn't be an Itis Elysiae right now, normally. Just think of it as a little miracle to see old Bartholos here. You'll start seeing a lot more of us anyway. Catch you later, old friend. I got a few more surprises for you out there, so keep your eyes peeled. Thanks, my guy. No, he really was the MVP, though. You know? I'm not gonna lie. Now what was I gonna say? Yeah, this quest was very focused. That's how it should be. And the amount of despair and hopelessness that just progressively got worse for phainon was... And this word gets used a million times and gets overused, even by myself. But they did it, man. They made this quest peak, you know? If there is a justified time, I'll give it to this quest. I really will. Just over and over and over again, this man had to go through all them sequences. Was not gonna let freaking Lygus' bum ass get what he wanted. Going as far to call him a freaking worm, saying... what else did... I forget the exact lines that he used, but he was literally cooking Lygus, though. It was really good. Like, that was some damn good stuff, man. Very happy with this quest. Like, Star Rail, this should be the example. Like, this is what y'all should do consistently. I need this level of freaking peak. So yeah. This is the only quest that felt short to you. You know, I'd rather it feel a bit shorter than freaking lasting a millennium for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll take it, you know? I'll freaking take it. Yeah, Lygus did not like the pasta. What was I gonna say? Fate collab thing. I feel like I've heard this on the internet streets. Y'all would know better than me because you've already played through it. Is the Fate collab good? Because I swear I've heard people complaining about it for whatever reason. Like, is the story in it not good, or what? Or what's the case here? Because I am gonna play that on stream. It's something alright? Oh no. Oh, is it bad? Like, don't tell me details, obviously, but is it bad? Oh, jeez. That response. It's something alright is something. Jesus. Cute little pictures. It's underwhelming. The story is alright. It's not bad in your honest opinion. So it's just underwhelming. Oh boy. Damn, that's a shame. Oh yeah, all these new. Freaking light cones with the art is cool. That's cool. If you're a big fan of a special NPC, maybe you'll like it. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Great. What do you mean I still need more? You can't do this to me. Alright, come on. Damn it. Come on, phainon, you gonna do me like that, bro? That's crazy work. Yeah. So what was I gonna say? So as far as what's up next for what we're doing, this upcoming week, Persona streams for both freaking Persona 5X and Persona 3 Reload, because I have to beat that game. It's been way too damn long. So hopefully we're able to wrap that up like before the end of August. That'd be the goal, the hope, the dream. Zenless is also on the menu. New update. Summer skins, etc, etc. Yeah, I need that many rolls for phainon, huh? Jesus. Let's see. What else is on the freaking menu this week? I know Limbus Company has the Walpurgis Night, which those things are short. Like, that's very short. That's just doing the polls and doing the tiny bit of story and then the stage with the gimmick. What else is there? I'm missing something in my brain. What am I missing? I already said Zenless. We're doing that. The next update for Wu was not out yet. I'm up to date with Genshin. I played the latest update that dropped. Yeah, I think really it's just me doing Persona stuff and then Zenless for now. Yeah. I still actually haven't watched that Wuwa special program, which I low-key want to. I just have to make the time for it and do that. But yeah, you said it's alright. You guess for the first collab for Star Rail, think it was like testing the waters. Yeah, I hope they do more. I honestly do hope they do more collabs. I really want to see what's it called? Oh yeah, I did see in Genshin they have a new character. Like, I didn't see super deep into it, but it is like a robot, huh?
Make sure you keep it safe.
Oh yeah, what I was saying was, I do hope for Wuthering Waves that Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab is really good. Like, they could break the internet with that collab. Done correctly. You know how many people would be foaming out the mouth wanting to try the game out? Like, to be able to play as freaking, like, Lucy and freaking Rebecca and stuff, like... Yeah, exactly. That's what I said when I first saw the freaking teaser trailer. If they put Rebecca in there, bro. You know how crazy her gameplay would be? Oh my god, like... I'm saying, they'll break the internet. They really freaking will. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
But yeah, like I said, Persona tomorrow. Other stuff, we'll get to it. Yeah, that's about it though. So good job, Honkai. This is how your quest should be done. Please stay within this realm of doing your story. Like, this is really good, and the quest wasn't too long. You know, I didn't feel like I wanted to jump through my window. I mean, I did do it in 2 parts, but still. Overall, it wasn't too long. Satisfying. Good cliffhanger. I want to see what happens next. And yeah. That's about it. So, leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Fate. We'll see when I get to this Fate collab thing. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, finally she isn't gonna get cooked for once, but she's in the game. Yeah, just fingers crossed, right? Jesus. I definitely need to do some like gacha grinding this week in all my gachas. It's been a hot minute since I've grinded heavy in like all of the gachas that I freaking stream. So I need to do that. Because I have some characters that still need to get built in like all my gachas. So it would be nice to do so. But yeah, like I said, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. Appreciate the support. Thank you guys for the patience, and I will see you guys later in the week, whether you're gonna watch Persona, whether you'll watch freaking Limbus, Zenless, whatever the case may be. I hope to see you again soon. So I'm out of here, and as always, don't do crack, my dudes. We gone. It was really annoying. Who hung the language barrier between English and Japanese? Go for the collab. You said see you on P3? Yes, sir! Jeez. the journey to freaking beating Persona 3 Reload. Lord, let me get that game done. Like, you don't understand. Once I beat that game, the floodgates open for everything else, dude. Like, you know, there's been people that have been waiting years for me to continue Danganronpa. Like, they want, well, not Danganronpa 1 or 2, I beat those, but like, there's Ultra Despair Girls, and then there's 3. You know, it's been years, but I'm not letting myself start any other games. Give us Toko. Oh, so you are based. A fellow Toko enjoyer, okay. Huh. Wow, okay, I see. But yeah, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Once P3's done, we ball. So I'm gonna hit some music, and that's it.